On this episode of H&N, we hear more from Faces from Places with Krithik. We interview Miss Riley about the Kieran Sharp program, and we have a special guest, plus Sport Council news.
Kia ora and welcome to Hillmorton Network News. I'm Mike McRoberts and today I'm joining Jimmy and Jesse to bring you episode 10.
Thanks Mike. First up we have Faces from Places with Krithik.
Welcome back to Faces from Places. This week we're going to talk to three very special students from this country right here. Can you guess where they're from?
I'm Takeshi. I'm from Tokyo, Japan.
My name is Keiko Morishima. I'm from Japan, Tokyo.
I'm Yoichi. I'm from Japan in Chiba.
What do you like about Home Morton?
Play badminton and talking with teacher and Hillmorton High School students.
Learning the English in different cultures and watching Haka.
Hillmorton High School students together talking.
What do you miss about Japan?
Shower and bath.
I miss my friends and family and food.
Family, Japan family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Arigato. Bye bye.
There are so many cool people from all around the world at Home Morton.
Next we are going to an interview with Mrs. Riley about the innovative new writing program at Hillmorton in collaboration with New Zealand author Kieran Sharp.
Why did you pick certain people for the writing program?
Well, we were looking at starting a writing program within the English department for our up-and-coming promising writers. We knew that we would have liked to have included lots and lots, but obviously there has to be a cut-off. So within the department we looked at all our students across years 9 and 10, well 7 to 10 actually, and we got teachers to nominate those students who we thought had already shown great promise and talent with their writing, and we wanted to stretch them further.
What is the program that students are working on with Kieran Sharp?
So Kieran, they meet with her, the year 7 and 8s meet with her one Friday, and then the 9s and 10s on the next Friday, and they meet and she gives them writing tasks and they share their work and they're all working towards publication. The idea is that they are going to all be published writers in various competitions and writing journals around New Zealand. So it's no easy ride. They're there to work, they're there to think and produce some writing that they are really, really proud of.
Great, thank you so much for listening to me today.
No problem at all, anytime.
That sounds like an interesting program, and you may have well guessed our star profile this week is none other than Mike McRoberts. At school, in your free time, what would you like to do?
I think I was like most kids. I played rugby for the Home Morton High School first 15 and that took up a bit of time. We had a pretty good side too actually. And I really tried to get it out and do as much as I could at school, and I'm really grateful for that experience. I was in drama and did a music hall and all of those sorts of things, and I really loved it. And I think the more you put yourself out there and the more you get into it, the more you get back.
What was the school uniform like when you were here at Hillmorton High School?
It wasn't as nice as yours. Ours was awful. It was brown with gold Bob Charles shirts and it looked terrible. I think we all burned our uniforms as soon as we left.
What was the biggest challenge in perfecting your presenting career?
I actually had a really bad stammer, and I found it quite difficult to get through a sentence without stammering. And so if you'd said to me back then that one day that I'd read the 6 o'clock news, I think myself and anyone who knew me would have fallen about laughing.
Thanks, Mike, for such an inspirational interview. It's been a pleasure to interview you. Thanks.
He's so cool. Now for the Student Council news with Riley.
Hi, I'm Riley, and this is my Junior Council report. Okay guys, the uniform survey's in, but only 250 people replied out of the 750 people we sent the uniform survey to. A whopping 70% of you wanted to keep uniform, and you also wanted to not include puffer jackets to the uniform by a majority vote. The online survey is over, but if you missed out, there are hard copies in the office so you can fill it out anyway. That's it for me for now. Look out for me next episode.
Welcome back to Andre's Sports News. Today I'm bringing you the latest action from the 2015 Rugby World Cup in England. The shock of the World Cup is the hosts, England, crashing out of the group stage after 2 losses against Wales and Australia. They played a fantastic game against Wales but failed to capitalise when an opportunity presented itself and lost the game 28-25. When England faced the informed Wallabies, they had to win to progress to the quarterfinals, but they were totally and 100% outplayed and lost the game 33-13. Because of that loss, England became the first host of the Rugby World Cup to fail to progress to the knockout stages. Now it's time for the quarterfinal fixtures. South Africa versus Wales, Ireland versus Argentina, Australia versus Scotland, and the match that no Kiwi is looking forward to, New Zealand versus France. This match was played previously in the 2007 World Cup at the same stage and at the same stadium with the same teams, and I don't think I need to remind you what happened that day. That's all for today, and next week I will bring you some quarterfinal action. See you next time.
So if you don't want uniforms, you better get in there and vote.
And a big thanks to Mike McRoberts for the interview and joining us at the news desk.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good luck with the year.
Well, that's it for this episode.
Look out for our next episode where Home Morton students go to Spain.
Ichi, ni, san.
Arigato minasan, minasan, minasan. Arigato minasan, sayonara.
さよならクラスチャーチ、さよならヒルモートンハイスクール。
バイ。